What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we're back with more of the Ultimate Showdown here on MTG Arena. We did this last week, and if you missed it, you should definitely go check it out. Check up here on the iCard in the top corner. You should be able to go check out that video, and you definitely should. It was an absolute blast.
Oh my god, it was excellent.
And in fact, so much fun that we're back to do it again,
Right.
because we just couldn't stop. This was available last week at this point, or I guess 2 weeks ago almost, at the time that you're watching this video. But we loved it. It's basically Timmy, Johnny, Spike, and Vorthos battling it out. There's a pre-constructed deck for each person. If you're unaware of who we are as players, we are definitely Vorthos.
Right.
Through and through. This is the kind of thing that definitely encourages you to like try out all the different kinds of decks, but that's not what we're about. We're Vorthos, and we're going to play Vorthos things. Also, as a reminder, this is Omniscience, so we don't pay for any of our spells. GTE 1102 is who we're playing now. But yeah, everything we play is free during our turn. Well, I should say from our hand. This hand is not great, honestly. Maybe I take a free mulligan.
Yeah, why not?
Gain 2 life and draw a card, but it's for minus, right?
It's
so
free.
Free mulligan. Okay, that's interesting. It's probably better. It does care about artifacts. We do not have that, but sure. I'll play Tezzeret. Cool. +2. Oh, God. That was awesome.
It's kind of fun.
I liked that. Nope. And pass. So this, we can take control of Enchanted Permanent, and that permanent becomes legendary if that's relevant. So we could take this demon. This Demon of Loathing, if we really wanted. Simic Ascendancy. 3 mana, they can put a +1/+1 counter on one of their creatures. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on one of their creatures, they put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. And then at the beginning of their upkeep, if it has 20 or more growth counters on it, they win the game.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go like this with Liliana Dreadhorde General. Let's go like this with In Bolus's Clutches. And just, just borrow this 7/7 Flying Trample for a little while. Thank you. Then we can Tezzeret it up. Awesome.
Crazy.
Then we can make a zombie. And we can attack. By the way, this zombie token, Johnny combo player, has flying, because zombie tokens you control have flying.
Right.
Now, it typically cares about that only because of the zombie armies. Okay, they destroyed our In Bolus's Clutches, so they get their 7/7 back. You got it. It still has Summoning Sickness, so they still can't attack neither Tezzeret nor Liliana. And we can use Liliana. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Now, we have 2 zombie tokens here, and they have 2 creatures on their field right now, so, So now if they play a third, bounce their 7/7 to save it. Okay. And then replay it. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Oh! Bounce everything. Oh, right. Combo. Silly me. We played against this deck last week. And it did better than this. Like, better than they're doing now. But they've started on the path, it seems, to getting to where they need to be. We have yet to play against a Timmy or a Spike. So hopefully we'll get that in this video. That'll be cool. Demonic Pact. So Demonic Pact, at the beginning of their upkeep, they choose one that has not been chosen. They deal 4 damage to any target and they gain 4 life. We discard 2 cards. They draw 2 cards, or they lose the game. So if they don't bounce this back to their hand before that happens, they will lose, but they have 4 turns. And they have plenty of things that bounce things back to their hand, as we have seen many times. The Elder Spell. Destroy any number of target planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. I don't know if their deck has planeswalkers. So there's that, I suppose. I'm going to make each player sack 2 creatures. Because why wouldn't I? They let their 7/7 demon be on the field, so I'm definitely going to kill it. And then I draw 2 cards. Because whenever a creature we control dies, draw a card. There's one. There's Nicol Bolas Dragon God. Nicol Bolas has all loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield. He's affinity for artifacts. Thanks, Tezzeret.
The whole of the multiverse will bend to my will.
Okay. I mean, let's go like this. Exile the top 10, put all artifacts from among them onto the battlefield. Yeah, we're not going to really have that. We're just going to pump him up a bunch for no reason at all. That, and then, what do you want to do, Bolas? You get a lot of options, right? Draw a card. Each opponent exiles a card from their hand or a permanent they control. Let's do that. I would love to draw a card. Thanks for asking. Relentless Advance, just amass 3. Okay. They exiled
Let your weak
their
mind
fabrication
come.
module. Okay. Good choice. Destroy an enemy. So that's the Planeswalkers thing. This counters a creature or Planeswalker spell. So that could be Rescuer Sphinx. It could be Null Priest of Oblivion. Let's go to combat and attack for 3. They go to 10 because they've been paying life for things. Okay. They drew cards. Did they already deal 4 damage to something? They did not. Interesting. Okay. Null Priest of Oblivion. Without kick... No, with Kicker. To try to get something back from their graveyard. What are they going to get? The 7/7? I would like to counter that, please. Because that seems scary, and I don't want it.
Yeah.
Apex of Power is on the top.
Oh.
Yeah, yes please. Holy crap. That's a great card. Ether Chaser is fine. You get 2 more energy. You got it. Rescuer Sphinx can come in, bounce that, and let them do other fun things. Draw 4, lose 4. They go to 6. Harvester of Souls, 5/5 Death Touch. Whenever any other non-token creature dies, they can draw a card. Bounce their Liliana's Contract. So they can replay it, draw 4, lose 4 again. But now they're at 2. Now we know that this deck has ways of gaining life. It has the Ether Sphere what the hell is the card name? But Aether Flux Reservoir.
Yeah.
I was like, Ether Sphere Reservoir? That doesn't
like,
sound right.
Reservoir is correct.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
it starts with ether.
Yeah, Ether Flux Reservoir. Where they gain life for each other spell cast prior to it. Spark Double. Enters as another Harvester of Souls. Interesting. Okay. Gormond. Sack a creature. They draw a card. Twice. When it enters, each opponent sacks a creature. You got it.
He looks like he's got a little bit of blood on him, maybe. He needs to clean up.
Hey, I get to draw a card. Thanks, opponent. All their creatures currently have Summoning Sickness. I have not seen a way for this deck to make that not be the case, but I haven't seen every card in any of these decks, so including our own. Like, I still am drawing cards in this game that are unknown to me. We drew the Apex of Power because we knew it was there. Inexorable Tide. Whenever they cast a spell, Proliferate, which doubles counters on their creatures. Or, sorry, adds another counter of something that's already on there. So, their creatures with +1/+1 counters get another. Oh, and the Simic Ascendancy gets more counters.
Oh.
If it has 20 or more, they win the game.
Nice.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. Alright. They have a million cards in their hand. There's another demon. So they get to proliferate again. More counters on things. You got it. This Simic Ascendancy, I think, might get there for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards left in their hand. And every time they proliferate, it gets a counter. Every creature they play, them getting countered. Oh, any spell that they play gets them counters, which gets the Ascendancy more counters. This was destroy a creature with a power of 4 or greater, you gain 3 life. They killed their own creature to draw 2 cards, gain life. Interesting. This is great, man. We might lose here. If we get to play Apex of Power, we might win, but if not, we very well might lose. Either trade wins, bounces, Bolus, it looked like they were choosing. Oh, Tezzeret. Why? Okay. He's our worst Planeswalker. Okay. We don't have any artifacts, to my knowledge. Okay. I mean, I know we have, like, Bolus's Citadel, but, like, I'm not going to exile the top 10 cards of our library to try to get Bolus's Citadel. Like, it's definitely not worth it.
They're at 1?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, because they replayed the contract, which makes them lose 4 life. And they were at 5. There's the Hydra, they get more, yeah, it doesn't matter. They have 20 counters now. When is it? The beginning of their upkeep. So they have to get to their next turn. They're at 1, so if we can kill them...
Yeah, let's do it.
Will either of these two do damage? Yeah, Bolus does damage, right? No? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't either.
Well, this is Lily.
Oh,
no.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I thought from like the look of the coloration that it might have been Lily.
Right.
But because the art looked weird to me, so I was like, oh, I might not know what that card is.
Gotcha. So we already lost one Bolus's clutches. I'm trying to figure out how we win this game. We have to win on our next turn. Otherwise, they win on their next turn. Apex of Power very well might get us there. So...
Well, it sounds like we're doing that then.
Bolus is minus. Do they have any legendary creatures right now? They don't, right? So Bolus could win us the game. Bolus needs to be at... Come on, man. Get out of there. Get out of my way.
We can't read our cards, Johnny.
Yeah, at 8. So if we play Tezzeret and then play the Elder Spell, then we can win this game.
Okay. So let's do it.
We have to get to our turn, of course. We have to discard a card. Oh, no.
We need all 3 of them?
No, we don't need the Apex of Power, but it's easily the best card in our hand on its own. But we're going to try to combo out the combo player, so we need both of these cards. If they make us discard another card, it's going to be a lot harder. And because we discarded Apex of Power, we don't have as many options of what to draw.
Hopefully they don't.
They made a sack a creature, which is fine. That is not the scary part. We do get to draw a card. That's good. That helps. Enter the God Eternals. Okay, that's not what we need to win, but now if they make us discard another card, they didn't. Okay, let's see if we can do this right. This is not legendary. This is legendary.
Shoot.
Oh, no. We're okay. Enter the God Eternals. So scary.
Okay.
All right. Kill Captain Ripley Vance. Make them mill 4 cards. And then we amass 4. Okay. That was very scary. But thankfully, they let us draw that card. And they get to draw more cards. Congrats. If it's an instant, it could help them. But I guess we activate Lily? Make a zombie? Yeah, we might as well. Can't hurt. Not an artifact. Do I even bother? Maybe I'll hold off just in case they mess with the Elder Spell in some capacity. Let's try to replay Tezzeret. Okay.
This will end badly.
Target any number of Planeswalkers. Liliana. Oh, I'm sure I want to target my own creature with the Elder Spell. Thank you for... Or Planeswalker. Thank you for asking. And Tezzeret. Yes. Submit to... I didn't even activate Tezzeret. But I submit. Put 2 loyalty counters on Nicol Bolas, and then -8, and they lose. Come on, baby. Yeah!
Thank you, GTE 1102.
Holy crap.
That was really cool.
Oh.
That was really cool.
Wow.
And I hope they're not too salty about it. I hope they're like, you know what? That was cool. Because I want them to have enjoyed that as much as we did, or at least to a degree. Because they got to do so much and we got to do so little.
Yeah.
And then in the end, because we like sacrificed 2 of our cards basically,
Yup.
we were able to kill them because they sucked their own life total dry.
We're Vorthos. Oh, no. That was not how it worked at all.
Oh.
Even if they were at 130 or something.
Oh.
So Nicol Bolas' ability, his -8 says, each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or a planeswalker loses the game.
Oh, shoot.
And so because they had a legendary creature, I was super worried.
You're right.
But we had Enter the God Eternals, we killed it, and then we won the game.
Wow. Yeah, I just assumed it dealt them 8 damage.
I apologize that I didn't read that out to you beforehand, so that you would have known what was going on.
That's okay.
But yeah, that is how we won.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I love it. And it's, again, we're the Vorthos deck. It's super flavorful.
Right.
Because if Bolas, he didn't in the story, but if he needed to use the Elder Spell to get Liliana's and Tezzeret's sparks, he absolutely would have done that. Because he would have been the god, dragon god. So, what does he care? Super flavorful win.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wow. Okay. We get a Ballroom Brawlers. Cool. That was a long game.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no reason not to play again.
Good one.
Yeah, last week the games went so fast.
Right.
But,
Except for the last one.
Except for the last one, which was against a Johnny deck again.
Right. And we're against a Johnny deck
Come on, man. Give us something different. We haven't played against 2 of the 4 deck types. Elder Spell, Scorpion God, and Hour of Devastation. I kind of want to mulligan this. Okay, Apex of Power's in our hand, we win.
Okay.
Wow. Keep. Augur of Bolas, eh? I mean, it's probably Augur first? Sure, why not? Look at the top 3. Yeah, we whiff. Classic Augur of Bolas. Look at the bottom 3 cards of your library. You look at the top 3. You may reveal an instant or a sorcery from among them and put it into your hand. We didn't see any instants or sorceries. So, let's play Apex of Power. Top 7 cards. Want green again?
Sure.
Okay.
If it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. We will play the... Oh, what does Overwhelming Splendor do again? Needs 8 mana.
He's beautiful.
Why is it? You may cast spells from among them if you add 10 mana of any one color. Interesting. So I can't play Overwhelming Splendor. Creatures enchanted player controls loses all abilities and have base power and toughness 1/1. And they can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. Can I do this? Oh, I don't have the double white. Yeah, never mind. Alright, Scarab God. Tyrant Scorn is a no. But that's it. That's our turn.
Okay.
That sucked, man. That was a really bad Apex of Power, I guess. Pass. Yeah, that was really bad. Okay. That's unfortunate. Interesting. 6 mana, Demon of Dark Schemes. All other creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay, it happens. Our neither of our creatures die, which is nice. But if they can bounce it back to their hand and then replay it,
right,
then they can kill Augur. And then if they can do it a 3rd time, they can kill Scarab God. But that's a big ask, I feel like. Okay. To get more energy. I was wondering why the demon was still on that side of the field, but it's because I put it there and did not ask it to go away.
Right.
That's on me. Tyrant Scorn can kill this Rogue Refiner, but, like, I don't think it is worth it. That thing just dies, so they get a free energy. Okay. Fair. They have one card left in hand. Not much combo going on right now in their deck, which is good for us, unfortunate for them. Let's just... it's this one, right? Yeah. We're going to kill the Rogue Refiner if we can. Get another energy, that's fine. But they did get to bounce the demon, as I said. So they get to kill Augur of Bolas if they replay it, but not the Scarab God. That's fine. Scarab God say? Exile a creature card from a graveyard. Oh, cool. Okay. Resolves. They get more energy. They play that thing. What do they have in their graveyard? Rogue Refiner or Embodiment of Agonies. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'll take an Embodiment of Agonies 4/4 for free. Electrostatic Polar. So, sorry. Did I read this out loud? We can pay 4 mana and exile a creature card from a graveyard. And then we make a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to its other types, abilities, etc.
Yeah.
They just sacked their Novice Occultist. They get more energy. They draw a card and lose a life, and they play a 5/5 Flying Trample. We each sack a creature. So I'm going to actually go ahead and go like this. Make a copy of it. Except it's a 4/4 black zombie. It resolves. I sack this. I draw a card and lose a life. Yeah. Okay. We drew Liliana's Defeat. Destroy a target black creature or black planeswalker. It is sorcery speed, but they have nothing but... Well, sorry. They have an artifact. Whoa. Demon Lord Belzenlock, eh?
Oh.
Exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land. Put that card into their hand. If its mana value is 4 or greater, repeat this process. Holy shit. And then they take 1 damage for each one revealed this way. That was a lot. They got 4 cards. Because obviously there's no lands in the deck. But everything that they got was 4 or greater for the first 4 cards that they played. Look at the top 3. 2 into your hand, the other into your graveyard. Deals 2 damage to you. They are pulling this out. This is like... They had 1 card in their hand for such a long time.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man. Like, we have a way of getting rid of 1 thing. But that's it. And it's going to have to be, like, Demon of Loathing, I guess? Because, you know, Demon Lord Belzenlock, his ability is already activated. So it's going to have to be Demon of Loathing.
Alright.
Rafter Demon. Each opponent discards a card. Never mind. Oh, they didn't pay the extra spectacle ability. So yeah, we're good still. Spark Double coming in as a copy of Belzenlock. Shit. That's really
Wow.
good. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So they're at 9. They play the Aetherflux Reservoir and start gaining some life every time they play a spell. This deck is limping along and still managing to win here. They're going to bounce Belzenlock again. Isn't he? He's not. Oh, yes. The main one is legendary. The copy is not, thanks to Spark Double. So they can make another copy of him if they want. So then just do that all over again. They're at 44.
Okay.
Yeah, they win. They can win whenever they want. A 7, a 4, a 1. Okay, so they're at 41. Any spell that they cast, they're going to gain enough life to be able to use the Aetherflux Reservoir now. Wow. Cyclone Summoner bouncing everything. Okay. Alright. Hey, I mean, this one, oddly enough, right, when we played last week, and we played against a deck that basically did this, I said that it wasn't frustrating to lose this way. This one was a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Only because they looked like they were like so close to losing so many times. It was like Teak-Con Pan or something like that.
I don't know what it was.
Sorry, I skipped it, so I will say it. Thank you, Teak-Con Pan. I believe that was their name, and I apologize for skipping over it. I think we have time for one more.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of this video for this week.
Yeah.
If we didn't say it already, we would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below.
Please.
And we mentioned it last week, but if you're enjoying watching us, oh my god, just give us another deck. Are there literally just nobody playing anything but combo?
Well, why would a Spike play this?
I
What
guess.
would be their motivation to do this?
Sure, well, but if people don't like know what kind of a player they are, they might try all the different decks, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's been around for so long, like time-wise. Let's see if we get anything from this, or if we whiff. We do not whiff. I'm gonna just take this. It's pretty good. Let's do this. Okay. And that'll be our turn. They obviously know we have this. It's a sorcery, but still. Interesting. Returning a non-land permanent to its owner's hand against the Johnny deck is probably not great, because all their cards have ETB effects. The Demon of Loathing. Yeah, I guess the Demon of Loathing doesn't. The Bristling Hydra does, for sure. Live fast. Draw 2, lose 2, gain 2 energy. They have the Hand of Vecna. I feel like I was... Oh, and the Eye of Vecna. They did it. What else do they need? Am I missing? Oh, they need... No.
The skull or something?
No. There was something else, though, wasn't there? Oh, does it have to be equipped? At the beginning of combat on your turn, equipped creature or a creature you control named Vecna gets +X/+X, but no, because they can... I forget what they need to get Vecna.
Oh, it's like a book.
The Book of Vile Darkness. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. It's a 5/4 hexproof, but it has summoning sickness, so... Okay. 3 damage. Or we lose 2, they gain 2, or they draw a card. But it's the end of their turn, so... I would still say draw a card if I'm the Johnny deck, because I want more opportunities to draw more cards. So I would pick draw a card first. They kill our thing. That's fine. We draw an additional card. So we draw In Bolus's Clutches and the Dreadhorde Invasion. So let's take the Dreadhorde Invasion. Let's play In Bolus's Clutches on the Demon of Loathing. And we can bounce the Rafter Demon back to their hand and draw a card. Or not draw a card. Amass 1. Sorry. I don't know. Like, I'm just so used to saying draw a card for things. But that is not it. Alright, so they're going to, if they want, pay 2, draw a card, and lose 2 life.
Okay.
They did do that. Yep. But it means they don't get to play the Spectacle cost on their Rafter Demon. So they could just replay a 4/2, which would be fine, I suppose. But then they have 1 unknown card in hand otherwise, which, again, having played against this deck and lost to only this deck, we haven't lost to the Vorthos deck yet in the mirror, and we haven't played the Timmy or the Spike deck. So this is the only deck that's given us any losses. 2 cards in their hand that are unknown is an interesting one. Triumphant Surge, they kill their own creature and gain some life. 3 life. Okay. I say their own creature, but it was their own creature that we had stolen. Cyclone Summoner bounces everything. Sultanah comes back. Hand of Vecna comes back. Eye of Vecna comes back. Bristling Hydra presumably comes back. Rafter Demon comes back. 1 unknown card in hand.
Maybe it's a land.
Wouldn't that be nice? 3 damage to kill Augur of Bolus? Yeah, got it. Augur of Bolus, notably a wizard, which is why it did not get bounced by the Cyclone Summoner.
Haha.
Enter the God Eternals. Would be able to kill something by dealing 4 damage. So we're going to go like this with the Dreadhorde Invasion. We can replay the Immortal Sun as well. Do they have something that they can do here? Oh, they could... Yeah, but I guess they could do that at any time. Right? So we'll go like this. Ah, they can save that. This is a sorcery? Crap. Okay. Let's kill the Rafter Demon, because I can't... I want to target the Bristling Hydra, but at any point, they can pay 3 energy and give it a +1/+1 counter and Hexproof.
Wow.
So it wouldn't be able to be targeted by this. They could only do it once, but we only had the one instance of that, so... we instead killed the Rafter Demon, which was definitely the least scary thing that they had. But now we have a 5/5. That's something, I suppose. It means that really only their 7/7 can attack us, but that's not how their deck is trying to win, by dealing damage to us, that's for sure. 2 unknown cards in hand, but 3 unknown cards in hand. Demon of Dark Scheme, which makes our creature a 3/3. Ether Storm Rock. Whenever it or another creature enters under their control, they get an energy. Don't you love that art?
Yeah.
So good. And whenever it attacks, they can pay 2 energy to put a +1/+1 counter on it and tap one of our creatures. Wow. Okay. I mean, I would still trade with Solkanar, but I'm sure I'm just going to take damage from the Cyclone Summoner and not really be able to do anything about it. Ah, right. Okay. Interesting choices. Okay, they just did it anyway. But they can't do it again. Oh, yes, they can. Right? Because it's at any time. So I'll just block Solkanar and take 9. Possibly 10 if they do it again. But I know they want to get rid of Solkanar, but Solkanar's ability is activated at the end of their turn. And they would get another ability activated, and I don't want that. So, all right, we lose a life. We amass 1. We draw an additional card. So 1, 2. Thank you. Approach of the Second Sun.
Ooh.
We gain 7 life and go to 21. Then we amass 2. And with the Immortal Sun on the field, we're drawing 2 cards a turn. It is the 7th card down. So in 4 turns, right? 1, 2, 3, and then it will be our top card. So we just have to live that long, which is going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Because even if they don't combo us out, they do have 8 damage in the air every turn with flyers. They are really thinking about this, or they've disconnected or something, but... Or, like, aren't paying attention or something like that. There we go. Okay, so we amassed 2. We now have a 5/6 and a 4/4. So that makes blocking a little bit better, maybe? Because we could basically double block the Cyclone Summoner and just get it off the field instead of... Because, like, if they bounce our token at any time, as we know, tokens can't go back to your hand. They just go away.
Right.
And so then that 4/4 goes away, which is unfortunate. We also have the Dreadhorde Invasion guarantees that we're going to lose at least 1 life at the beginning of our upkeep, so we can't just go to 1.
Ah.
Because we'll die. And we need like 3 turns, so preferably not go to like 3 either.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, again, 8 damage in the air over 2 turns is 16. -1 and -1. So that's 18, and we're at 21. It's cutting it damn close. Plus that, like, is considering them not really playing anything else in between now and then. Which, I mean, don't worry about it. You know, they don't have anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Not a big deal.
They are taking their sweet time. It's funny, this week has been so much grindier than last week. Mm-hmm. And again, it's still just Johnny's, man, but... Okay. They do the thing. Oh! they pass through their whole turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Either they disconnected or they stopped paying attention or they had to walk away, something like that. But they might concede here if their timer goes down. I don't even remember how it works. I think this might be it.
Oh, we played this guy already.
Beyond?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, last week.
I did not remember that.
I forgot to say thank you to him. So
Gotcha. Then maybe that's why.
again, I keep saying it's a him because it's Johnny. but
Right.
I have no idea what gender this person is.
Correct. Well, hey everybody, while we're here, don't forget, we would love to see you on Mondays when we play MTG Arena.
There we go. Thank you, Beyond.
Because we play MTG Arena live on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every week. That was a very weird way of ending it, but it's fine. Like I said, this was a lot grindier.
Yeah.
But it also is... That's fine. I find that that's kind of how Arena gets for me sometimes when I'm playing for fun as opposed to for content, which I still enjoy, like, streaming and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I find that, like, when I'm playing on my own to just, like... complete my dailies or whatever.
Right.
I'll definitely get to a certain point where I'm like, oh, okay, it's time for me to stop playing Arena now.
Right.
You know, and I think I'm at that point, and it's good because that's when we were going to end the video anyway. But it also means that, you know, we're probably not going to have another one of these next week. But
Right.
we still have other content on this channel, so you should definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.
Please.
So that you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out or whenever we go live. Like I said, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for Magic the Gathering Arena, just like this, although typically we play limited, so for like draft, sealed, etc. And on Fridays, we are live playing whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. We have been playing our spooky month playthrough of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. And when that game is done, you do not want to miss what we have next. So stay tuned for that as well. We would love to see you in chat on our live streams Mondays and Fridays. And we would love to see you in the comments of this video,
Right.
letting us know what you thought of this event, what you thought of these particular like what, 2 games, right? We only got 2 in,
Yeah, I think so.
as opposed to last week, which was so many games, and
Right.
and
Because
we
the
like
first whole bunch of them were just really fast.
yeah, and we like ran the table this last week, but this time we kind of got beat up a lot. That game against Johnny just now, I mean, we won, but not because of our skill.
Right.
So, you know, whatever the case may be, we would love to hear from you in the comments down below. We really hope that you enjoyed this because this was fun. I'm glad we came back for the second week, but it was definitely not as explosive as last week. So
Yeah, so we're definitely not coming back for a third week.
Exactly. And if you missed last week's, don't forget, like I said at the beginning, click that iCard in the top corner. You will have that video pop out. You can go check that out after this one if you missed it, because it was explosive. Big time. So thank you all so very much for watching.
Yeah.
And as we always say, nope, I messed it up slightly. Sorry. For now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Now I can say it. As we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.